Welcome to the Political Ferret Show. New content will be uploaded every Wednesday and Sunday. This video was financed by my Patreons. Thank you for making the change possible. If you ask someone who is very fond of his own honor what honor is, he will not be able to answer it clearly. Books are filled with what honor is or should be, while it is very simple to explain what honor actually is. Honor is in a sense the relationship of how often you bow before others and how often others bow before you. A beggar bows for everyone, a king for no one. Everyone else is in between that. Whenever someone falls or bows before you, your status is rising. Whenever you do it, it is falling. In primitive societies, this ranking is achieved, like everywhere else in nature, through the threat of confrontation, and fighting. This also explains why a society that allows dueling is not more peaceful, because the threat of dueling will be used to gain honor. It will also produce a lot of corpses by those calling the bluff. People in an honor society play pretty much chicken the whole day long, not just in regards of individual honor, but also in honor of family and so on. If you want to give someone honor, you have to lose someone will always have to kneel there. The Western world is proud of having moved from a society of honor to a society of dignity. The Western idea is that honor is irrelevant. What is relevant is the usefulness of someone. As an example, a surgeon was considered a job without honor. Nonetheless, these people were considered useful and valued. In our society, surgeons rank very high because they are so useful. Nobody cares that they do dirty work in the eyes of a cleric. So did we leave hierarchy behind us? Of course not, but we revitalized the fight. Challenge someone to a real fight is considered barbaric and will reduce your social standing, something that is confusing for migrants who come from an honor culture and do what they used to do, challenge someone. When a Westerner just goes away, the Southerner thinks he gains standing, he gains honor, while he lost some in the eyes of the Westerner. This leads to a situation where both groups think less and less and less from each other after every confrontation. In the Western world itself, the idea is that hierarchy is a result of usefulness first. We still have rituals to determine who stands where without fighting. In a greeting situation, the social lower will initiate the greet, the higher standing person will answer it, then the higher ranking person can initiate a handshake, with the lower standing can accept it. Most people play this game intuitively, and if someone breaks the rules, irritation will come up. It is interesting to observe what happens when a younger project manager comes to a group of older workers. It is often a good idea for the young one, although higher in rank, to take the lower position in this ritual. Initiate a greet and wait for the others to present his hand. This will be understood as validation of the experience of the worker and humility, while insisting on the rank will be taken harshly, at least in the Western society. Once the younger manager has proven his worth, this right will change. He will be offered the greet in the morning and initiate the handshake himself. His standing was not the result of a fight, but of him proving to all others his worth. The Southerners say that the West is without honor, and they are right. We are. We don't have a lot of use for this archaic thing. We utilize the idea of usefulness. We don't care about who is the strongest. We care about who can make us all richer, better, and such our society stronger. This is why honor culture stuck in the mud forever while we are facing the stars.